Welcome to principle number one of breathing from the bones. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. I am really nervous a little bit and excited to share path, this path that I took and the magic that seemed to come into my life. Not to say it was all magic, has been a deeply felt journey and yeah, I feel like my emotional realm was stretched. I was definitely stretched to the max, trying to understand the nature of the human being and the nature of problems and are they solvable? Are they solvable within me? This was the real question for me was I needed to go through this process before I could ever say that I think this is helpful. I think this could help people. It could help people become happy. It could help people become well balanced. And for a long time, and one of the reasons why it's taken me a while to share this story is that I never felt that I was an authority in the field. There was always somebody who was going to be able to say it more with authority that there is provable aspects to this. And what I realized is that I actually do have a huge desire, and I know inside myself that I am truly in a joyful place. I feel inside of me, I can always tap into joy, and I feel healthy, and I feel emotionally healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy. I feel connected. I feel um, I have a deep relationship with nature, and I have a deep relationship with my um, closest people around me. I speak from my heart when I teach my classes, my yoga classes, and people hear. And I think that there is this truly authentic experience happening in my life that is a very pure experience. So that's why I feel it's very important time to share at this moment in time. So, starting with principle one. And I want to keep these videos short, not too long. So I hope you were able to pick up a book on Kindle. You can get these books on Kindle, and also hardcover or softcover or on your Kindle, and follow along with me. And I would ask you to please read the chapter before you look at the video. And then when you look at the video, just it's just me explaining what that chapter is about, what it means to me, what is the story for me, and really what was the biggest extraction for me. So this first chapter, really the quote is the probably the most telltale point of the chapter. My body is my temple, asanas are my prayers. So before I started yoga, I actually wasn't quite a physical person. I used to do go to the gym. I was a hiker, I was a rollerblader, I was active, always active in a way though that came from always this feeling of insecurity, that I wanted to keep fit, that I wanted to stay in shape, almost like my body was just a reflection to the outside. Like I wanted to be fit, so yeah, I look good. So, which is, it's valid. That's kind of body beautiful. It's something that's very prevalent in our society, but from a very young age. Like it wasn't something that I realized that it was quite a deep seated feeling inside of myself. So when I first started studying the yoga practice, and we were invited to go beyond the physical body into the inner space, what is in the inner space. And the particular yogi that had a huge impact was a yogi named BKS Iyengar. So I did meet him, but I studied under his kind of main teachers in India. And one of the most profound things that I have now learned 20 years later is that his basis of teaching was connecting the mind to the body. There's very few people that still teach like this kind of premise other than our younger teachers is this incredible connection to your hands, consciousness in your hands, consciousness in your feet, consciousness in your shoulder blades, like this neurological pathway to connect into your body from the inside. And over time, as I've worked with so many different age groups, what I see now is the amazing, beautiful part of this is that we disconnect. Our mind disconnects from parts of our body. And it's through and when you do disconnect, you lose those parts of yourself through not using them. So it's that old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. And it's a true state of embodiment. And Mr. Iyengar figured this out somehow that not only do you need to do your yoga practice for all the other plethora benefits, that to be in the human experience, we need to feel our bodies from the inside out. We need to be in our temple. Our body is our temple for spirit, our awareness. So there were times when the body was almost put down in spiritual realities or spiritual practices. Um, but Mr. Iyengar saw that the body is the temple. Everything is based on the physical experience from the inside out. So if we deny our body and the majesty that it is, we deny this amazing part of us. So not in the sense of it's this beautiful unit physically and it should be beautiful, but just this feeling inside that we have access to this inner amazingness. So, and it transcends into the exterior amazingness. So, one of the little practices that I invite you to do is a little meditation. So, if you close your eyes and you just sit for a moment with your eyes closed, and you go into the feeling on your just the ground underneath you, just feeling the ground and feeling your where is your mind right now? Does your mind drift up around your shoulders? Do you feel like you're holding yourself from your shoulders? Can you feel your shoulders relaxing to your chest, to your waist, to whatever's touching the ground? Can you feel your feet? Can you feel your knees? And then if you just exhale and release into this feeling of the earth, and you open your eyes, can you feel the different feeling when you feel like you have a relationship with the earth, when you have a relationship with the ground? And this is the invitation of my body and my temple. And asanas, which are the postures, are your prayers, because when you start to expand from the inside out, they become these beautiful expressions that our body can take. And in the yoga practice, you have a plethora of asanas, different expressions, you could say. It's almost like the alphabet for the body, and you get to move into these shapes that your body loves to express itself in. And then you can also see the limitations of where the body actually gets limited. So the tool that I would love for you to take away from this is to spend a little bit of time feeling your body from the inside out. um, if you want to do a little journal, just the question is, do I feel connected to my body? And there's no judgment in that. It's just a step towards stepping into your body and stepping into the relationship that your body has, and coming back to the temple, coming back to that temple inside of you. I think one of the biggest things is when we start to feel our bodies are our homes, then this is the first stage of taking care, truly taking care of yourself, taking care. When you take care of yourself, it extends to the outside. Thank you. Namaste. And I look forward to seeing you for number 2.